Good morning. How many of you played dominoes when you were a child?
Oh yeah.
Did you ever get bored? Get tired, and all of a sudden you would line the dominoes up and you would move one and watch it fall, and as it fell it knocked down other dominoes? That's what we're talking about here. It's a domino effect. Every time you spend $1 in one of our mass merchants that comes from out town, a large percentage of that money leaves our area. But when you shop local, that money stays here locally. How many of you have had a member of your family laid off in the last year? How many have had a friend that's been laid off? We have to make sure that those jobs stay here locally. Fortunately, we are a people who believe in working together. That's why you've got all of these 4 governments that are represented here today. Because what happens in Mount Pleasant affects North Charleston. What happens in North Charleston affects the city of Charleston. And it all affects Charleston County, Berkeley, and Dorchester. When the naval base was closing, we realized that the amount of people that worked in our shipyard were reflected the percentages of the 3-county makeup. You had 25% of the people that lived in Berkeley County, 25% of the employees in the shipyard lived in Berkeley County. They shopped in North Charleston, they shopped in Charleston, so it's a domino effect on all of us. So we have to work together. We're very proud that Lowcountry Local First is located in North Charleston. It's 10 Storehouse Row on the old naval base, and we think that's appropriate. Because if you look what happened at that Navy base, we showed what can happen to come back with the creation of new jobs. If you look at Spay Wars today in North Charleston, is the largest employer in the area when you put all the Navy together again. Who would have believed that the Navy would become the largest employer after we lost the shipyard? But they're there, we've got higher paying jobs. But we have to spend money locally. Now, we have to make sure that we get that word out. I want to thank Councilman King for being here with us today from the City of North Charleston, sponsoring and working with us on this as well. Because we've got to get the word out to our people in the community. We have to get the word out to our council members that we need, when we look at the bid process, we need to make sure that we're looking out for the local people that are bidding on work in the City of North Charleston, City of Charleston, Town of Mount Pleasant, and Charleston County, to make sure that those people get an opportunity because their people who work for them live locally. They then go out and they spend money locally. Those stores where those people work, they then go out and spend money locally. So it's that domino effect that we have to keep going to make sure that our economy thrives, that our people are employed, that our families are taken care of. So I encourage you to come out on the 16th, no, the 10th of July at the 10% shift lunch party. That's going to be at 10 Storehouse Row on the Navy base. It's an astronomical 10 cents to get in. Okay? 10 cents. I will pay for 10 people right now. 10 cents to get in, but it's a place that you can come and sign our Declaration of Independence, where we're saying we're not going to be dependent on outside help to make our community be as great a community as we can financially and keep our community stimulated. We're going to depend on spending our money here where it stays in our community. God bless you, and remember, July the 10th, please come and arrive at, what time, girls?
I'm sorry, what?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. We're going to have
You might want to get there at 6:30 because it's going to be a big deal.
I love a strong-willed woman. I have to. I've been married to one for 40 years. But we're going to have a great time. Jamie, come back up here and get us kicked off, girl.